Hello guys, welcome to CloudRaga. In previous video, we saw the types of methods, like how we can categorize any method in Java through its arguments or constructors. So this is what we saw in previous video, that we have two types of methods, or we can categorize methods in two ways. First one is no argument method, and second one is argumented methods. So what are arguments? Something which you pass inside these parentheses. So this was first type of method, and this bottom one is the second type of method where we are passing multiple types. Of course, it's up to you how many arguments you can pass in your method, but again, it's not a good way to like passing multiples arguments in your method. Try to pass objects. So we don't know what is object yet, or how to pass any object within the these parentheses. So we'll see that in upcoming classes. But for now, let's see what are return type. Once we learn all these combinations, we'll combine them and learn like combine them together and see how what's the outcome of this whole understanding. So in this video, we will see return types. So what are return types? Let's suppose you have a method public add. Let's think about we are going to create a Java class calculator, and think about a simple calculator examples. That calculator will have four basic features: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. So again, these all operation works on some integer values or numeric, 1 2 3 4. So when you add two numbers, what happens? You will expect some output. What that output, what will be the type of that argument? It's going to be integer. That's why on the basis of that understanding, we can say the add method returns int type, and then curly brace close, done. Let's think about, we have a method public, and let's say price. We are talking about some price of any item out there. Let's suppose you entered in a grocery shop and you purchase certain fruits or vegetables, and the amount goes like 10 rupees 30 paisa or $10 30 cents. So there are like dots are there, decimals are involved. So if you have these types of uh, outcomes, you can use float or double, right? So we have these two data types which supports decimal values, and again curly brace closed. Let's take one more example. Let's say public. Now here I'm saying I just want to access some person's name or some student's name or employee's name. I'll say get the name. Now name is not going to be numerics or a decimal. It's going to be characters or a word. So how do we represent a characters or group of characters or words in Java? It's string. So the return type of this method will be string. So that's the first place where you have to focus, that whatever the method you're writing, if that method, see I'm saying if, you can have one method which does not return anything. Let's say I want to create a method print, or let's say show. So if the method says I just want to show something, I am not expecting anything should return anything, right? You just want to show something, I can say void. Here we are saying that we are not expecting any return type. So then you can write something which will not return anything from this show method. But if you take these examples, add, price, or cat name, these methods are returning something, int, float, double, or string. So if you have method signature which says that you have certain return type with your method name, so you have to return as well. Otherwise, you will get compiler issues. Let me do one thing. I'll just copy all this thing from here. I just copied it, going to Eclipse, new class, return type demo, just a random name, and pasting it. So you guys can See here, and of course, let me fix either double or float. Let's make it double for now. Okay, it's done, and you guys can see line 9, line 13, and line 17 causing the issue. What it says, this method must return a result of int. Okay, let me add this. Fine. That's a default value of integer, by the way. Okay. Price says this method must return a result of type double. Okay, let me do this thing. And this is fine. It will internally typecast, and 0 is fine. Otherwise, you can, if you really want to, like, kind of worried, just have this thing. It will also work. Next, this method must return a result of type string. Okay, let's return it. For now, string, the default value of string is null. How do I know? Because we saw something earlier. This one. I'm talking about these default types, default values. Okay, so you can see errors are gone, but nothing was there on show. So we were not expecting anything from this method. So here comes the return type. So if you are typing something here which you are expecting the type, you must return. If you're not returning, you will get errors. File saved, causing issue. Uncomment, file save, error is gone. So that's how we return something from the methods. Next example, in next video, we will see how to combine all these like methods, a method with arguments, and then how to return things. Thanks for watching this video, guys. Let's meet in next video. Bye bye.